artists would keep it secret. They would, actually.
I am going to use a 120-year-old secret optical tool to create photorealistic drawings, even if I am not good at drawing. I just bought a Camera Lucida that was made in 1900. The Camera Lucida is an optical device that allows you to trace what you see. It's a lightweight portable device with a prism on an adjustable stand. When an artist looks down through the prism, they see at the same time their subject in front of them and the paper on the table. With practice, the artist can trace a very realistic image. The instrument often came with lenses to help focus the subject at several distances.
Why would you assume that great artists would use it?
Because artists would use any tool available. Why wouldn't they? I mean, it seems to me odd to assume they wouldn't, actually. That's odd. People are a little bit secretive about tools like that. Well, that was an Ang drawing.
Right. Madame Louise Francois Garin.
Now, I'm pointing out, look at the head, which is a tiny bit big, and her hands in relation to the head seem very high up.
Yeah.
You see that? I can see that. Meaning, the proportion is slightly odd, which I would have thought was caused by him using a Camera Lucida.
Hockney used a vintage Camera Lucida to draw realistic portraits of his friends, and he was very impressed by the results.
It doesn't do the drawing. I did the drawing. I made the marks.
In the past, artists used the Camera Lucida to get very detailed representations of what they were seeing while traveling. To get his perspectives right, the famous painter Gustave Caillebotte was using the same tool.
And the accuracy of this drawing with respect to the site has led many scholars to wonder whether he used an optical device. And this sort of general list of devices that were available at that time included a photographic camera, a camera obscura, and the Camera Lucida.
It is my suspicion that not only did Caillebotte use this Camera Lucida, but also it stood in this exact same spot. Because what I've been able to verify is that when you look down inside the prism and look at his drawing underlaid at 1:1 scale, you can see that the geometry and the drawing line up just about perfectly.
One of the great users of the Camera Lucida was Sir John Herschel, who created the cyanotype process. He used a drawing device as he studied botany specimens and landscapes while traveling. Herschel's friend, William Henry Fox Talbot, borrowed his Camera Lucida and tried for weeks to draw with it. But he became very frustrated with his results. He spent the next several years trying to fix images to paper faster and without drawing. And the process he invented was called photography. I went to art school when I was younger, but I would not say I was good at drawing. And I didn't practice for a very long time. Will I draw faster with this 120-year-old tool? It takes a little time to understand how to use a Camera Lucida and what lens to choose for a specific subject. To start, I chose something easy to draw. With just 2 hours of practice, I was getting better results, and I was starting to feel more confident about the process. I started to experiment with different techniques. I even asked my wife to try it out, and on her first try, she got a very good result. The Camera Lucida is still available today, but it's not well known or widely used.
So we set about designing a Camera Lucida for today.
Pablo Garcia created a modern version of the Camera Lucida, and he called it the Neo Lucida. I would love to test the Neo Lucida and compare it with the original one. The use of the Camera Lucida does not take away the talents of classical artists. Being stuck in traditional ways of thinking is not how we can make great art. Using new technologies to work better and faster opens a lot of new possibilities, like the AI revolution we are living right now. I will continue to practice drawing with the Camera Lucida, and I will show you my progress in the future.